doing? This is very important in reference to my career and my family history and who my parents are and my identity and the fact of who I am and who my parents are and my DNA history, genetics, family history. Meaning, like, these people trying to damage things, trying to make me look like somebody else's child, is attempts of murder. And in reference to the satellite man damaging my beautiful teeth, which are documented, all my teeth are documented. Everything is documented. My anatomy is documented. In the media, all my teeth are documented too. My face is documented. My birthmarks, beauty marks, and scars that I had when my parents was alive are all documented. And these bad government people are trying to confuse me with somebody of their race. It even tells people my race and ethnicity and identity in the Royal Protocol. It has documentations of my fingerprints, documentation of my penis size, which is, kind of coded in reference to the way it's put in the media. So nobody tries to steal my penis, even though they've tried. And if they've stolen anything, they get prosecuted and they get put on trial for life in prison or the death penalty. You see, they're not allowed to be in contact with my body or my anatomy, these people that are trying to steal from me. And in reference to people saying something like, well, they thought you were out of control. We need you to understand, no matter what you say, you don't have a right ever touching me, dirty government man. You trying to steal anything from my body. Like, these people would say something like, they thought socially people had a problem with men that have big penises, or men that have little noses, or men that have beautiful teeth, or men that have beautiful skin, or men that have beautiful hair, or men that have green eyes. These people say that they thought they could steal from somebody's anatomy because other people think it's attractive. These activities of these psychos, they have to get prosecuted. Those people are an endangerment to society. They're an endangerment to people's privacy. They're an endangerment to people's lives and livelihood and family history. But, in reference to these people and their activity of damaging things, they're trying to ruin my career, my way of making money, my way of being a celebrity, an entertainer, which I'm always a Hollywood A-list celebrity. And I have seniority in Hollywood and in the media in reference to the companies of my mother and father, plus my career from when I was a little boy. So, in reference to these people trying to play their tricks, they have no legal right trying to sabotage my career or my life. I was on productions of my mother and father, of my mother and father's production companies. These people that are trying to block me from being in movie productions or TV or music, these people that are holding me hostage are not the producers of any of the TV shows or movies or music. You guys understand that, right? They would not have any legal right holding me hostage or blocking me from the production offices of my mother and father's companies, or my grandparents' companies, because some of them are companies from my grandparents from back in the 1800s in reference to the silent film era. But, in reference to these people trying to damage things on my anatomy, my face is real. My nose is real. See how little my nose is? Now you can tell they've been pulling on my nose because it's loose right there where they've been pulling on it, where they've been trying to make my nose look bigger. Now this is not in reference to anybody else's nose. Some people got bigger noses, and there's probably people with smaller noses. But this is about them damaging my nose. It's attempts of murder, and those people need to get prosecuted. And don't forget, there's hate crime laws that are supposed to protect people with little noses and green eyes and beautiful teeth and, beauty laws of protection. And these people fabricating lies, slandering my characters, they'll always try to communicate something like, oh, you should have thought of that when you said something. We need the time and the date of everything you're trying to fabricate. Make sure you get it right. And if you misrepresented the content of information or you took it out of context, you can get put on trial for attempts of murder. Because you made this shit up to try to hurt me, to damage things on my anatomy. And they've possibly even arrested some of your people that tried to impersonate me. So basically, you have this hidden agenda that you're conspiring against me and my rights and the fact that I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates, and your people had kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. And they even have dates when your people did that. Your activities of trying to make up slanderous things, they prove it, man. Go to court. Because I know you're a goddamn liar. I've had girlfriends of many different races and ethnicities, but never German, never Christian, meaning I've dated Catholic and Jewish and Buddhist type girls, you know. Never German, never Middle Easterner. And I'm friendly, but I don't associate with certain people that are known to have tried to hurt me before. But, you know, in reference to these government people and their activities and their slander, all the things these people have said, all the things these people have made up, you just can't, you know, fly off on the handle with your lies, holding me hostage and fabricating. These people have tried to say something before, like they said, oh, they were trying to steal my mother and father's estates because I wouldn't conform to be under their German race or their Middle Eastern race. This is America. I'm not supposed to be underneath your race. I'm the child of my mother and father. You're violating deeds laws and treasury laws and family protection laws. So in reference to your activities of damaging my face and teeth, you have to get arrested and prosecuted no matter what. You haven't stopped. You were hitting my teeth when I went down to the convention center. You're pulling my hamstrings. And you're trying to disrupt my way of making money. You're trying to disrupt my privacy, my personal life. You damaging teeth, government man, because you don't like somebody's smile is a crime. And this is what's so important. That's why my teeth always have to be perfect. That's why my teeth have to be beautiful. So you can't make up no shit on me or my family history. So you must be charged for damaging my teeth, and you tried to make them look like trash. They hit me in the throat. My genetics are on record. The rare protection laws of rare genetics. You doubting that they're rare genetics, government man? Go into court. It's on record. So this is why, in reference to the activities, plus in reference to staying attractive or looking good, in reference to my family history, because there's always people trying to tear me down. People making up lies to slander my character. That's why there's even protection laws in reference to the royal protocol in the media that says you don't have a right damaging or marking or branding or scarring or trying to put your stink on somebody else's teeth, such as my teeth. You don't have a right burning and messing up my teeth, claiming you were trying to put your stink in my mouth. You better show up in court, government man. That's why there's treasury laws and financial portfolio laws that say you don't have a right abusing me. You don't have a right damaging on me. You don't have a right trying to label me underneath you or with your criminal guidelines of your fabrications. They just hit me in the teeth right there. And they've caused damage on that tooth, the third and fourth molar, or the third and fourth tooth from the back to the front. I've mentioned that hundreds of times, and they're still doing that. They just did that just now. And the time right now is, let's see, 12:35 p.m., 9/15/2021. And that satellite man had just damaged my teeth right there. Right here. What are you doing that for? Trying to put your labeling on somebody, government man? You claim that your labeling was more valuable than my mother and father's labeling? Or my birthmarks and beauty marks and scars and identity of who I am and who my parents are? Better show up in court with your financial portfolio information, government man. And I know 100% that the royal protocol and the media of my identity outranks you and everybody else in this country. And my parents and grandparents were the largest landowners in America. Is that not true? Somebody wanted me to mention, how many Oscars do you got, government man? Oh, you're trying to get into the entertainment industry by trying to hurt people in the entertainment industry? It's messing with my mouth. Why'd you damage my teeth, man? Because you thought somebody's smile being attractive, you thought you didn't like somebody's smile? I don't hang out with you. You're stalking me, you sicko. Better show up in court. Well, these days they're going to bring the court to you. And some people say, why haven't they already taken the court over there to where those people are at? They're still burning my face and teeth right now. Use American products, government man? Use products sold in this country? You're probably going to have to leave this country or go to prison, government man. And you don't have a right damaging my face or nose. And, you know, they're pulling on my nose right now. See, there's the first measurement of the finger, you know, the first section of the finger. And they've pulled on my nose is swollen up right now too. You see this? This is how small my nose really is. You see that? And don't forget, my nose is world famous. And in reference to people in the entertainment industry, people know that there are special documents that protect my nose and my face and my teeth from people copying my identity. And the Screen Actors Union has those documents. And my mother and father had written up those documents too. And there's court information about those documents in reference to people damaging my face or teeth. Or people trying to steal my nose or trying to copy my nose. So, you know, my nose is like this small. So you can see it's loose because they've been pulling on my nose. You know that, right? They've like tried to pull on and they've tried to detach, like they tried to pull on the tip. And I'm warning you, government man, you better leave my teeth alone, because I cannot go for that kind of excuse, whatever you try to say. I've never messed up your teeth. You terrorized me. You tried to murder me. I've never done nothing to none of you. And you're hating somebody because of their looks. I don't hang out with you. Your people are stalking me. Dirty government man. You tried to steal my career, my celebrity history. So who do you think you are, government man? Who do you think you are? You damaged my lips. My lips are naturally bigger. But since they damaged inside the teeth, they chopped into it like this. They've damaged my teeth, which naturally brings my lip up because it's naturally the way it's supposed to be before they had damaged it. Meaning like my teeth There's pictures and video of my lips and teeth in movies and TV and music too. So in reference to this government man trying to stuff in the mouth or whatever they're trying to do with their satellite, trying to put their words in somebody's mouth. I'm not your child, man. You don't have a right doing these things to me with your satellite or your men that have grabbed me. Need to see your warrant. If you don't have a warrant, you're going to be put on trial for the death penalty, and I know you can't get a warrant to put your fucking hands on me, dirty government man. And any court judge that conspires with you can go to prison. I'm not lowering my status for nobody. So you better quit burning my face and teeth. But we need to hear your explanations for why you're doing these things, government man. Or why you've done these things in the past. You need to show up in court, government man. So, in reference to my nose, that's not like not pushing hard or anything. Now to push harder, it'd be like that. That's kind of pushing hard. Well, not to a medium. I got real little nose. But you see this line that they've done on across the nose there. And let me see, I don't know where that measuring stick is. Where is that? Yeah, I had it somewhere. Hang on, here it is. You really can't see it in reference to inches. So, in reference to, and the teeth damage, man, is just way beyond comprehension of what your people have been doing, man. There's just no way about it. You need to show up in court. And then you tried to say somebody had said something. When they have records of police in LA that had arrested some of your people, man, for stalking me, and some of your people have been arrested outside my apartment. And before your people had kidnapped me from California and ended up in Indiana, and then I had to go back out to California, and then they had kidnapped me again, but in reference to the information, they had arrested some of these people outside my mother and father's mansions before. These people that had kidnapped me. So, in reference to this right here, this is 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. Yeah. Let's see what. So, in reference to my finger, the particular measurement of this is about 1 inch, or it's, a little longer than an inch. But like I said, in reference to my nose, them pushing or pulling on my nose, them trying to make my nose look big. I mean, it's them pulling on the face, them pulling up my cheeks being damaged. They tried to make my nose look big by damaging back on my cheeks. And the teeth damage is a violation of American policies. There is no way for you to be in this country attacking people, damaging their teeth, government man. Then this fucking sicko man just communicated again. He'll say something like, "You should have thought of what you said." Man, I'm not gay. And your activity of stalking me, you people have been doing this since I was a little boy. And you don't have a right trespassing into my life with your satellite shit. And you must get charged for your crimes. And hello, friendly people. The citizens of this country need to prosecute these people too. Lots of things of importance.